The voicemail cut off mid-breath. I stared at the ceiling fan as it spun, counting the seconds between rotations. The apartment smelled like fresh paint and dust, new, unclaimed. My phone vibrated again, then again. Her name kept lighting the screen like a warning flare. I didn't answer. I imagined her in the airport bathroom, mascara smeared, whispering my name into a phone that refused to save her. I imagined the panic tightening her chest as she realized something was wrong, that the silence wasn't an accident. The note was probably still on the kitchen counter, folded once, simple, clean. I discovered myself too. I pressed my tongue to the roof of my mouth, a habit I'd picked up during interrogations, self-interrogations, the kind where you already know the answer and just need to hear yourself say it. Her voicemail started again. This one was different, softer, calculated. "Please," she said, "call me back." I deleted it without listening to the end. The ceiling fan clicked, the room stayed still, and for the first time in weeks, so did I. She told me over dinner, not dramatically, not even carefully. "I'm going on a self-discovery trip," she said, twirling pasta like it had feelings. 2 weeks, just me. I nodded, took a sip of wine, let the word me echo. Then she added it, casually, like a garnish, "with Daniel from high school." The room didn't tilt, my heart didn't race. That's how I knew something inside me had already started to shut down. "Sounds great," I said. She smiled, relieved, too relieved. Her hand hovered near mine, then pulled back, a tell. She'd always done that when she was lying by omission. She didn't say "lover," she didn't need to. The history did it for her, the way his name lived too comfortably in her mouth. That night she packed lightly, too lightly for 2 weeks of soul-searching. I watched from the doorway, counting outfits that weren't meant for solitude. Dresses I hadn't seen in months. Lingerie she claimed was just in case. Just in case of what? She kissed me goodbye the next morning, a soft kiss, apologetic. She smelled like sunscreen and resolve. I didn't ask questions. I didn't need answers yet. Silence is a tool if you know how to hold it. The day she left, I took the house key off my ring and placed it on the counter. Then I started listening, to the walls, to the past. Her laptop password hadn't changed. She always said trust didn't need locks. I agreed. Locks were for people who wanted to feel safe without earning it. Emails first, sparse, sanitized. Then the cloud backups, photos she thought were gone, smiles angled toward someone else's camera. Hotel mirrors don't lie, neither do timestamps. I checked phone records, long calls late at night, the kind you take in the car so no one hears you breathing differently. Daniel had a wife, a child, a carefully curated life. People like him always do. People like my wife always believe they're the exception. I didn't confront, I observed. I packed slowly, methodically. Clothes I liked, books I'd reread. I left the rest. The furniture was hers anyway, picked to impress guests who never stayed. I forwarded my mail, closed the joint account, opened another with just my name. The process was easier than I expected. Detachment is efficient. At night, I slept on the couch, not out of sadness, out of habit. The bed felt like a stage where a play had already ended. Her texts came sporadically. "Miss you. Found myself today. Wish you were proud." I muted the thread. The confirmation arrived quietly, a forwarded message from Daniel's wife. No introduction, just evidence. Screenshots, hotel receipts, promises written like poetry by someone who'd never learned consequences. I didn't reply. I printed everything. Paper makes betrayal feel heavier, more real. I folded the stack and slid it into a drawer. Not for her, for me. Proof is grounding. It keeps you from rewriting history out of loneliness. I imagined the confrontation she expected, tears, shouting, bargaining. I imagined how prepared she was to cry, to say it meant nothing, to ask for time. Instead, I packed the last box. I left the note on the counter. One sentence, no punctuation drama, no explanation. I locked the door behind me and didn't look back. Her voicemails escalated, confusion, anger, fear, then desperation. "Please," she said again, voice cracking, "this isn't what you think." I never corrected her. Daniel's wife called once. I let it ring. Some truths are contagious. I didn't want to catch hers. The power wasn't in yelling, it was in absence, in letting her mind run every possible scenario and land on the worst one. I imagined her returning to an empty house, the echo of her own footsteps, the note, the realization that I hadn't fought because there was nothing left to fight for, that I'd already won by walking away intact. I sit alone now. The apartment hums softly, like it knows to keep its distance. I don't replay memories anymore. I catalog them. Lessons, not wounds. Betrayal doesn't always arrive with a knife. Sometimes it comes with a suitcase and a smile, asking for permission. I gave her permission, and then I gave myself freedom. The phone stays face down. Some discoveries don't require a journey. They require a door closing and staying closed.